Today is June 12th. I went out this morning and harvested some rhubarb to make muffins with my sugar-free brown sugar that my daughter brought to me. They're delicious, these muffins. So I was thinking, I have a bunch of tomato plants started and seedlings, and like probably over 20. I'm not going to plant all of them, but just the strongest ones. And I thought, where am I going to put it? Luckily, it's still cold. We're into single digits, going down to 3 tonight. I'm going to have to cover some things, I think. But yeah, it's not tomato weather. That bird doesn't poop on me. Just flew over my head. But it's cold out here. I actually need my jacket on, but I don't have it on. But I wanted to fill you in about what's going on in my garden. So I had this idea about where am I going to plant these tomatoes. I'm going to crowd them like I did last year. And they're little cherry tomatoes anyway, so they're not big ones. And they worked fine. I had them actually in that pot right there. Right there. Terracotta colored pot. I had a ton of tomatoes in there. And they did quite well. But this year I have snow peas, radishes, and green beans to come succession growing after the sweet peas are done. The green beans should be popping up. Anyway, back to the tomatoes. I digress. So I decided, what if I took one of those cloth Walmart shopping bags, filled it with dirt or soil from my compost box that I have down in the garden, and that would be good soil, and it'd be easy to get it up the stairs because the bags have handles. So I did that. I filled it well, first I cut down the comfrey because it was about 4 feet tall and flowering, and I cut it down and put it in the bottom of the bag, and then I put the compost in the bag, and then I took out 5 of the best looking tomato seedlings because the bag is floppy, and if you use grow bags you can't really move them once you set them in, because the soil moves every time you move the bag, at least mine does. So I thought, well, what if I put that bag inside a planter, a plastic hard shell planter? And that way, if I got to move them, I just move the planter, not the bag. So that's what I did. This planter has the Walmart shopping bag with my tomatoes in it. I separated 5 of them. I let the cantaloupe free for today. It's nice. And there's the rest of the tomatoes up there on top of my strawberry tower. Yeah, just to give it some freedom and some wind, strengthen them up a bit. And I fed everything today. So June 12th, I fertilized everything. And then this morning, after I harvested some asparagus as well, and then I had to trim back some trees, the honeysuckle to be exact. A little update on the leeks. Look at those babies grow. And my onion butts. Okay, I had to trim the honeysuckle, which is much better now. Much better. And I trimmed some trees behind in the back of the yard along the fence. Some rogue trees growing. And then I harvested my rhubarb. My irises are starting to bloom here. They're blooming out front as they get more sun. But These over there haven't bloomed yet, but they will very soon. There's a funky looking squirrel. He's got half of his, oh, where'd he go? Half of his fur is gone. Very strange. See if I can. Let's see. He may not come back on the fence. Now I got the camera pointed at him, he probably won't. Yeah. He's eating all those little helicopter things that are falling off this tree here. Right there. Get a good wind and see them all littering the neighbors' yards. Those are all seed pods. Yeah, they fall on everything. They're so annoying. You have all these road trees that you gotta deal with. But that's what I did today, and now I'm tired and could use a nap. I'm looking at the peonies right now. They're not far from opening. They're gonna be beautiful. Let's see. Whoop, I went the wrong way. There you go. Hopefully that's clear. The red one just doesn't grow as hardy as the white one does for some reason. So that's my rig for the 5 tomato plants. Don't know what I'm going to do with the other ones yet. They need some warmer temperatures.